What is up, my beautiful mates of YouTube? My name is Aussie Marcel, and in today's video I'm going to be recommending 3 underrated men's fragrances. But before I get into that, if you like the content I make here on YouTube, please consider hitting that big red button down below, subscribing to the channel, and also if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, but if you dislike it, give it a thumbs down, that's okay too. So let's talk about some fragrances. The first one we're going to be talking about today is Davidoff's Champion. I remember reading this was like the worst rated men's fragrance of all time, and I bought it purely for the meme value just because, you know, I'd read that it was terrible. But in reality, it's actually a pretty nice scent, I've got to say. Granted, my expectations were quite low because of the poor reviews that I'd read. And yes, the dumbbell bottle is not great, but the fragrance itself is actually quite fresh, quite aromatic. It's got a mossiness and almost earthy quality to it. It's really nice. Like, it reminds you of how, like, you know, a well-dressed dad would smell. Like, you know, a dad that looks after themselves, you know, doesn't overly drink, doesn't eat too much junk food, somebody that, you know, has good grooming and hygiene and stuff like that. It sort of like has a dad vibe to it, and the price is like $25 for 90 ml, so it's pretty good value as well. I really like the way this one smells, and I regularly wear it after I shower. For the price, you can do a hell of a lot worse, so in my opinion, this is one of the most underrated men's scents available. Next up is one that isn't disliked by many, but it still doesn't have the appropriate rating in my opinion, and that is Jacques Burgart Silver Scent. This smells like laundry detergent, fabric softener, and grape Fanta, or if you're American, grape soda. Atomizer's good. The fragrance itself is like fresh, clean, but it's dense as well, and not in like a really cloying way that Invictus or Invictus Aqua is cloying. This sticks to your skin, it performs incredibly, and I think it just smells so unique and fresh, and just it's a delicious men's fragrance. You can get this for under $35 Australian for, I believe it's 100 ml. Yeah, 100 ml. So it's pretty good value. Chances are you have seen this one around. So if you've just walked past it, try it out on a tester strip and maybe spray some on your hand and give it a try. I highly recommend it, and it's pretty good for the price. And lastly, we've got one that comes in at about $18 Australian, depending on where you buy it. I've seen it down to $15 at Chemist Warehouse, and this is French Connection Friction. It's a great smelling fragrance. It's quite unique as well. It's got a lot of lavender in it, and it's also an aquatic scent. So you've got like that fresh aquatic quality with the floral notes of lavender. And it's quite musky as well. Yeah. I used to wear this one at university because it was quite cheap, and I used to get monstrous compliments for it. I would wear this to class and I would always get complimented on it. So maybe your mileage may vary, but it's a nostalgic scent for me. I really enjoy it, and you know, at less than $20 Australian, it's worth checking out. And it is 100 ml or 3.4 fluid ounces. All of these scents are relatively cheap and are definitely worth checking out, and in my opinion, they're all really underrated. So if you've ever worn them before, let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. And until the next video, my name is Aussie Marcel, and I'll catch you guys around.